Women are
It's
leaving
not that it
marriages
wasn't working.
exponentially.
It's the current version is not working.
Women are
It
leaving the
did
damn
work.
marriages, though.
What do you
Shit,
mean
if you
it was working?
okay, think about this. Just another crazy way we're looking at things, right? Say if you met, okay, I get with two women, right? I can't marry both women, right? I don't know how that shit works, but I marry one of the women. The other woman I can't marry, right? Now, worst case scenario, we all building, we got kids, everything is great. The woman turns around and says, "I want a divorce. I'm out of here." I still got old girl here. One is now she's going to be looking at her like, wow, that's what you're going to you doing that? You're going to leave both of us? You built a family with both of us? This whole situation you're just going to leave? She can't find this situation and replace it with somebody else because a typical household has two people. So she's not only going to lose me, she's going to lose her also because she's going to be in a position where she is attached not only to me, but her also. The children are going to be attached to me and her also. That's going to make it harder for her to want to leave because she's attached to two people and not one person. Going to a single household versus a household like that, or either dating somebody else is going to be harder for her to replace because it's two people that she's leaving. So that actually can cause her to reconsider getting a divorce because she's attached to two people. And you can't say a woman can't love another woman. That's two attachments that will keep her married to the man.
Let me ask the real question from a mathematical standpoint, Anton. So just answer me this, Anton. If every man got married in the United States, would every woman have a husband?
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have Teej Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. Teej Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
It's actually
I'm just saying, just to try. I got to follow.
Just answer the question, Anton.
Either yes or no.
I don't know. Okay, I'm answering the question. I don't know what's the ratio of men to women in the United States.
It's 19.
So in the United States specifically. However, I know worldwide there's actually an equal amount of men and women in the United States or in the entire world.
But most
if you look it up, if you Google it right now, and actually Courtney proved me wrong on this because I used to think the same thing. If you Google it right now, there's actually more men in the world than there are women.
In America or the world?
In the world.
We're talking about America.
Talking about the world. I was talking about.
I just
talking about the United States.
I have no clue about how many people.
Well, there's more women in the United States than men.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
United States. So that means if
you can't even substantiate that because then you have immigration and you have uncounted people and the census is not accurate.
You have
you conflating now. You're doing what Ray was doing earlier.
I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. There's more men in the world than there are women. That is
in America. It's more women.
Okay, here's my follow-up. Here's my follow-up question, and this just applies to this nation.
Start winding it down, family. Start winding it down.
If your net worth is $700 billion.
What?
God damn! What?
Just go with me. If your net worth is $700 billion,
I want 8 women.
Do you think it's beneficial for you to have one wife and a couple of kids, or to have multiple
Yes.
wives?
I think it's a benefit to have one wife and however many kids that you want.
What? You got $700 billion? Like, you know how many families you can feed? I have 8 chick.
That's
I
I
can
have
feed a
8
lot.
single
I can
mothers.
feed
and
a
that
lot.
brings me to my
I
point,
can feed a
because I
lot
feel
of
like
families
I feel like
without
this
having
nation,
without having
I feel
another
like
wife.
this nation with
But you can have
capitalism,
sex with the woman instead of just feeding them.
I
because
don't
I feel like,
need.
listen,
I don't
because I feel
need
like,
more sex, bro.
hold on, but I feel like this nation with capitalism
Why the fuck I need more
is
sex?
hold on real quick. This nation is I think exploiting people and generations as far as wealth by having a small percentage of people have all the money
Yes.
and the rest of the people don't have none.
This shit
You
may
get
be
what
a
I'm saying?
trick. It's a
So what I'm
trick.
saying, if you're gonna make 1% of the people have all the money, part of that 1%, you could fix a lot of poverty if 1%
A big
could
ass mansion with 3
accommodate
people in
all
it. That's
multiple
crazy.
families and multiple children.
These people be having big ass mansions with
Mr.
3 people in the goddamn
Lego,
house.
oh my gosh.
Hey, JR, did you play that? Remember that clip I sent you?
Me personally, I think it's
And
selfish
you
for
said
a
in the
billionaire to only have one. If you make
One
$500
wife.
billion, you're selfish if you only have one wife.
I agree.
But there's all these women in
Just like a
poverty
minute of it.
that you can wife.
I'm talking about
and all these
children.
children you can
Y'all
save.
talking about women. I'm looking at the children. These fucking
That's what I'm
children
saying.
can
It'll help
be
you.
billionaires.
It'll help with poverty. I just honestly think, looking at it from a mathematical standpoint.
Do you know that the overwhelming majority of the world's billionaires, including Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, do you know what the Giving Pledge is? The Giving Pledge is that, as a matter of fact, one of the people that's a part of the Giving Pledge is Jeff Bezos' former wife. She's given away literally multi-billions of dollars of her wealth. What?
You know why? I'm saying because you can give away money, but if you're giving it away to people who aren't, as an example, as smart or as affluent and as understanding or as capable. Hold on. I just want to say this to people who may not be as affluent as a person that has the money, they'll actually lose it. But if those people were in some type of community where the money went down to the people and one person was the general and say, hey, use the money this way, and you are, under that person's leadership, that person would most likely do something better with the money. Because when you can give money to poor people and all the other shit, but guess what? The poor people are still going to be poor because they don't know how to manage or invest the money.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and play this clip for Ali, and then we'll end it off with Ali. All right, here we go.
Now the final encounter. Olumide Chinedu, show some action.
Good evening, judges. Biologically, sex is designed for one main purpose: procreation. Anything else, that's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month, every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact. A man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man will cheat. It's simply biological.
I just wanted y'all perception about that. Like, what y'all think about that video?
Well, when you take away religious and societal fixtures and governments and all that stuff, whatever, then you get back to the normal thing. I mean, you can't fight the originality of how your biological makeup was supposed to be pushed out. I mean,
but at the end of the day, I feel humans, regardless of gender, are naturally polyamorous. People always bring up this sperm and egg thing, right? That men producing all
That's the
these.
first time I heard him bring it up.
Oh, I hear it all the time. Being a polyamorous educator, they bring it up.
Probably would be the case.
Yeah, they bring it up all the time. They say men produce all these sperm and women only produce one egg. So men are meant to have all these women while women are meant to be monogamous. And science shows our closest genetic relative is the bonobo. And in the bonobo, they have a similar reproductive system. The male bonobo produces all this sperm, and the female bonobo produces one egg per month. But at the end of the day, in the bonobos, everybody is screwing everybody. They're all doing their thing. This is what nature shows us. So at the end of the day, I don't believe it's only meant for men, but I believe in your relationship, if that's what you agree upon, and if you are, as a woman, are comfortable being monogamous with one man, I believe you should do that. But I don't think nature dictates men to have multiple women and women to only have one man.
You know, nature dictates a lot of things. Nature dictates that when you get mad, you hit somebody up inside the head. But as we've grown throughout society, we realize that it's probably not the most productive way in order to handle our anger, right? We naturally want to fuck. We naturally, even when by ourselves, watch porn. We do a lot of things naturally, but the thing that makes us human and separates us from animals is that we actually can think our way out of a brown paper bag and make better decisions than the animals that we then compare ourselves to.
But how can you say that monogamy is automatically a better decision?
I didn't even speak about monogamy in that last thing that I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
Go ahead. Y'all done with y'all dialogue?
No, I didn't know, because you said Ali can get the last word. I can go on. We could cook.